through the land of the free and the home of the brave.
And tipping us off here, a terrific performance of the national anthem. We'll be right back with more. Hold on tight and don't go away. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. And the Eastern Conference has been fun to watch. A lot of focus as always this year. And as we hit the mid-season surge, let's check out the standings and how they're shaping up. Look at Cleveland earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And checking out New York, they find themselves in the dregs of the conference.
Well, I think for Cleveland, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
So the New York starting five, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5.
Here we go.
R.J. Barrett is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Cleveland, Ashman and Love are the forwards. Garland is out there with Dimes, and it's Drummond in at the 5. Now here's Randall with the teardrop, and it's sent back by Drummond. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in the game, a defensive play like that goes a long way, establishing the attitude you want.
Here's Ntilikina. Lock at 6. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Garland. Randall with the bucket. Here's Dimes. Left side, Love. Here's Drummond. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Now, here's Barrett. Not a lot of room. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
And he's just one of those players that's just physically gifted. Drummond can bully defenders when he's looking to score.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Free throw good, Drummond. And both free throws good for Drummond.
Selected 9th overall in the 2012 draft, Drummond's carved out a nice NBA career for himself.
Here's Ntilikina. Randall right side. Pass to Ntilikina. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Garland. Ntilikina can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Yep, that one goes.
And we know this about Kevin Love. Contact will not deter him.
Ntilikina passes to Robinson. Here's Ntilikina. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Frank Ntilikina brings outstanding size to the position. It's about playing with confidence and playing under control on the offensive end.
And he makes both free throws.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Here's Dimes. Barrett covering. 2 points. That one goes.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. Big man and big problems tonight with Andre Drummond on the other side. Coach told me that they can't depend on one player keeping Drummond off the glass. It's going to take a group effort on the boards. They know the task that they face, and it's a big one. Guys?
All right, thank you, David.
What you love about this is there's an unselfish nature to Kevin Love's game, and I believe that's contagious.
Ntilikina passes to Randall.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Inside, Sullivan. And he makes good on the layup.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so New York calls timeout. Their first. Last time they met in New York.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
Well, you have to believe the coaching staff made that a point of emphasis. Better aggressiveness, better intensity on the backcourts.
And he has been on another level this past month, getting Eastern Conference Player of the Month. Dimes.
Well, he's been an absolute magician when the ball has been in his hands. There isn't any aspect of the offense that he hasn't contributed in, and it's been a pleasure to watch. I mean, unless you are an opposing coach, then his play has been a vivid nightmare.
But they get it back. Outside Robinson to the inside, and Randall throws it down.
Boy, how about the awareness from the big man? We think of Mr. Robinson as a shot blocker. What a pretty pass.
Osman the pass to Sullivan. There's the triple. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Knicks trail by 5. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Ntilikina looking it over. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Ntilikina's reach and athleticism is absolutely a factor inside. He can score it in there, make no mistake.
Sullivan the pass to Drummond. He's looking for Love and finds him. Count the basket.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Randall outside. Five on the clock. Here's Robinson. Score the basket. His second of 2 attempts.
Wow, forceful finish by Mitchell Robinson. Love to see it. Why don't you flex right there, Mitchell?
And Doris, the Knicks have made it clear that they see Mitchell Robinson as one of their key young players moving forward.
So would I, Greg, if I had a quick twitch 7-footer with the shot blocking abilities, the defensive instincts, and this guy is putting in the time to grow his game on the offensive end. Listen, Mitchell Robinson's going to be a problem in this league.
Green dishes to Randall. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond's got his 4th rebound in this one. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And the Knicks with possession here. The Cavaliers making the shot. Ntilikina passes to Robinson. He dishes it to Barrett. Hits the 3-point bomb. Barrett's got 5 now.
Well, you have to understand, spacing is provided when you can make threes. R.J. Barrett delivers.
Back to Love. Over Randall. Again, the Cavaliers score. And here's Barrett. 5 points in the game. Launches a 3. Rebound Love. The Cavaliers leading by 4. Pass to Sullivan. Back to Drummond. to the paint. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Drummond finds Love over Randall. Here's Osman. Lets the three fly. Now Garland. He had 13 points in the win against Chicago. They had a number of cracks at it, but came away empty-handed. Knicks trail by 4. Here's Ntilikina. And he banks in the layup. Ntilikina's got his second bucket.
Well, that takes tremendous body control from Frank Ntilikina. Even with a physical defensive player, he stays composed.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers. This game coming on the heels of their win against Chicago.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
A different look now for Cleveland. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Drummond. Nance comes in for Kevin Love. And it's Colin Sexton in for Garland. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Ed Davis is checked in for Randall. Kevin Knox comes in for Gerald Green. Dotson's checked in for Barrett. And Smith's subbed in for Frank Ntilikina.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
This guy, you love to see him go up strong and finish through contact. Do work, Kevin Knox.
Sexton for 3. No good on that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way, coming off that loss against Philadelphia.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Well, frankly, they should be shocked. I mean, that kind of effort simply won't cut it in today's NBA. Let's see if they take any lessons from it.
And another miss by Cleveland.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's the pass to Dotson. Robinson against Thompson. Robinson kicks to Smith. Baseline jumper. And it's Smith again missing. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Robinson with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Robinson. Nance finds Thompson. Outside, Sexton. Some nice passing by Cleveland here to the middle. And Thompson slams it home.
Well, Thompson's athleticism allows him to finish with power.
Smith with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Outside, Robinson. Pass to Dotson. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Nance. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Now it's a 4-point Cleveland lead.
Well, that's an example of using both vision and playmaking ability to find the open teammate. Sexton is a quality floor general.
Now here is Smith. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Knox, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against Cleveland. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
This season, in general, has not been kind to them at the free throw line. Only about 71%.
And he makes the first.
So Kevin Knox, the 9th pick back in the 2018 draft. What an outstanding year he had at Kentucky before deciding to come to the NBA.
The Knicks making a switch here. Bullock's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And so Sexton will bring it up for the Cavaliers. Out to the right wing. Doubled by Smith. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Thompson, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Thompson, he has such a low, wide base. He is near impossible to fully box out.
Outside, Davis. Here's the dish to Smith. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Knox. Defended by Sexton. Shot clock at 3. Good on the shot.
Really good patience from Kevin Knox, understanding how to deliver a pass on time and on target.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Let's see some of the numbers here for Colin Sexton. The past month has been surreal. First in free throw shooting, 10th in field goal percentage, and he's among the top 20 players in three-point field goal percentage. He has been locked and loaded from beyond.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season.
Well, Colin Sexton's assertiveness right there with the rise and fire, exactly what his team wants from him.
Davis finds Smith. It's blocked.
It's hard for them to cut into this lead when he's firing zeros. All period, he's been so cold.
Sullivan and Cleveland again with the bucket.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Bullock. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. 1:21 left here in the first quarter. Count that one.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Sexton following the score by New York. Here's Osman, and again it's Cleveland.
You're off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Knicks trail by 7. Smith on the wing. Releases. That shot is off. And Cleveland the other way now. Sexton on the wing. Turned in an outstanding game against Chicago. Sullivan the pass to Sexton. Thompson in the corner. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. And now a 9-point Cavalier lead.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's Smith missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
For 3, Smith. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Cleveland ahead as they end the first quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. Recently, we had a chance to speak with R.J. Barrett about what was a trying first year.
I hate losing, but at the end of the day, it's part of the game. And I feel like you could learn more from a loss than you can from a win. And my teammates have been great. The whole organization has been great. We just, you know, whatever happens, we've kind of been sticking together and going through it all together, so that's been good.
And Barrett, a guy who's accustomed to winning, at least as an amateur grade.
I mean, he won a championship in high school, could have won one in his only year of college. He's going to be a driving force for the organization to get better.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen, Cavaliers pretty much in control here, it would appear.
Impressive start They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
What terrific work at the offensive end. They have built some early momentum here.
We've got Thompson. Sexton is out there with Dimes. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Osman in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. Here's Dotson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one drops for him.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Fires for three. And it's Bullock missing.
Well, you can see why the defense dared him to shoot it. That's not really his spot.
Sullivan, the pass to McGee, and it's in there. And the Cavaliers lead by 15.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Quickly defended by Sexton. Here's Dotson. Sexton grabs the board. The Cavaliers leading by 15. Pass to Osman. Thompson left side. Thompson is doubled. Sullivan the pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Knox. He's covered by Thompson. Here's Dotson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Dotson's got his second bucket tonight. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Passes it to Thompson. Down low, Sullivan. And Davis sends it back. From downtown, Dotson gets the bucket. Dotson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
Here's McGee. And it's off the back rim, no good. Knicks trail by 12. Bullock passes to Dotson. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Just a positive force right now for these guys, and though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Timeout called, Cleveland. A different look now for Cleveland. Drummond's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kevin Love comes in for Thompson. And it's Garland in for Jetty Osman. Then for the Knicks, Randall's checked in for Davis. Barrett comes in for Damian Dotson. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Reggie Bullock. Here's Dimes. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against the Bulls in Chicago. So it's the Cavaliers now. Shot clock at 6. Drummond trying to get himself free. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls.
Well, let's check the boxes. Can he make the three? Yes. Can he score on the interior? Yes. Kevin Love. Give me a little mid-range, sir.
And playing alongside Zion Williamson at Duke makes it hard to stand out with your athleticism, but make no mistake about it, R.J. Barrett is a big-time athlete.
And, Greg, I think maybe as impressive as what he brings from a physical standpoint is his commitment to put in the work, his understanding of what's required to be successful at the NBA. This guy has not only the physical tools, but the mental makeup and the work habits to be great.
And, Doris, while he's kind of welcomed the spotlight of playing in New York, off the court, R.J. Barrett more of a homebody.
Right, and I love that because this is a young man who's committed to his craft. All of his energy is on becoming the best NBA player he can possibly be. But Greg, 100% correct. He's got the temperament and maturity to face the pressure of New York.
Just a dynamic big man with incredible physical tools. Drummond frequently makes plays above the rim.
Now here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now, here's Barrett. And there's the pass to Ntilikina. Fires from deep. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Drummond's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Knicks trail by 16. And here's Randall. He's coming off a 19-point game against Philadelphia.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collected huge amounts of rebounds. Well, easy money, right? I like the strategy. Go inside, get a high percentage look.
Pass to Garland. Jacks up a 3. Ntilikina can't hit. Cleveland leading by 14. Back to Sexton. On deep. They get it back. Here's Sullivan. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Dimes got 18 points in the game. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for New York. Pass to Barrett. Passes to Ntilikina. On the top of the key. Green, no luck. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Love the pass to Sullivan. And the shot goes in.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. Knicks trail by 19. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
New York calls timeout.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Some high-scoring teams in the NBA. Let's see the leaders. The Cavaliers, number 1.
I mean, it's an exciting brand of basketball that they're playing. They've got such deadly weapons. Teams have had a heck of a time trying to slow them down.
Cavaliers on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. Love against Randall. Over Love. And the Knicks miss again.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Good on the three-point shot. Love's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Kevin Love knows his role so well. This guy is always looking to find space and spread the court with his ability to knock down shots.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Well, there's no doubt there were better options on the floor, but it certainly seemed like he had his mind made up.
It's stolen by Barrett. Here's Ntilikina. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
This is critical to Ntilikina's development. Nice drive right there.
Sullivan, the basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got his 5th assist in this one. New York's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Green against Sexton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For New York, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6. First free throw is good. Cavaliers making a switch here. Nance is checked in. And both free throws good for Green. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive, looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far. And I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought.
And a physical presence is former Kentucky Wildcat Julius Randle. But he's got some mobility to go along with it, able to move and attack in transition.
You know, people have talked about Julius Randle's game. He's a power driver, isn't he, Greg? I mean, the guy just bulldozes all the way in.
I like that phrase, Kev. You know, very fluid for his size. A pretty good ball handler and passer. I think his shooting is where he's still filling in the gaps.
Smith checked in for New York. Both good from the line that time.
What R.J. Barrett brings to the table nightly is an incredible array of basketball skills offensively and tireless energy. If he can get consistent with his perimeter game, he's going to be very difficult to deal with for a long time.
They have a very long way to go to get within sight of the lead.
And from what we've seen so far, guys, don't hold your breath.
Now, here's Barrett. He's got 8. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
R.J. Barrett entered the league with confidence and an ability to get off the dribble drive. Nicely done.
Sexton kicks to Garland. Nance with it. Now Smith defending. Drains it from beyond the arc. Garland's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Smith against Love. Now Smith. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Ntilikina. Andre Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And Sexton slams it in.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Here's Barrett. 10 points for him. Randle outside. Nance against Smith. Pulls up on the wing. The Cavaliers pull it in. Garland with it. Here's Nance. Offline with his 3. Now, here's Barrett. They know he's going to give him a lift with his scoring. He's averaging 16 points a game. Sexton kicks to Garland. Back to Sexton. Doubled by Smith.
This guy has got a variety of scoring moves. Colin Sexton keeps the opposition guessing.
New York's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Here's Barrett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Andre Drummond picks one up.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight. The first free throw is good for the Cavaliers. JaVale McGee comes in for Andre Drummond. And it's Cedi Osman in for Kevin Love. The Knicks also changing it up. Ed Davis is checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Kevin Knox comes in for Randle. And Damian Dotson subbed in for Frank Ntilikina. And so he makes both from the line. Cleveland's gone for the three-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. And the slam dunk by McGee.
how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. The Knicks shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. To the paint, here's Knox, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Well, how about the athleticism of young Mr. Knox? Get up, sir.
To the inside. McGee's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pulls it up. Nice open look, but it's no good. Cavaliers shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders. And it's McGee with the jam.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
Smith outside. Here's Barrett. And he gets the bucket. Barrett's got 14.
R.J. Barrett has size, quickness, and a knack for scoring the basketball.
Sexton the pass to Garland. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Smith outside. Now the pass to Barrett. Back to Smith. Takes the three. And no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
McGee trying to break free.
You know, so much of rebounding is about effort, and no lack of that right there. He had to box out and establish great position.
Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Nance, and Nance slams it in.
Boy, you have got to get Larry Nance Jr. out of the paint. If not, he's going to dunk all over you.
Up top, Barrett. And again, it's the Knicks missing. And so it's Cleveland in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started. Okay. It's Cleveland out on top at halftime. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, how'd you see it?
Well, the best part of their performance has been their offensive rebounding. So often it's overlooked, but you get two quality shots because of your effort. That is a difference in the game. I love the way they're battling and getting all those putbacks. They keep that up, game over.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they gave up too many good looks. Look at the field goal percentage against them. This tells the whole story. Not enough activity defensively, not enough disruption, Ernie. Like Kenny disrupts me all the time, not enough disruption.
That's all for now. Say goodbye to the folks. Thanks for joining us. Third quarter, just about ready to begin.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Dimes has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's Cleveland with it. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Knicks. It's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Barrett is out there with Ntilikina, and it's Green in at the 3. So it's the Knicks now, after the miss from Andre Drummond.
Well, if the defense gets sloppy on Mitchell Robinson, he has the kind of length and athleticism to make him tough to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Robinson hits them both.
The one challenge Mitchell Robinson has had through the early portion of his career is a little bit of foul trouble. Nice to see him get to the line for a little bit of payback. One thing we know about him, he's got to stay on the floor to be effective. Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
Now here's Randall. Pass to Ntilikina. From outside, off the mark.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And Drummond kicks to Love. Drummond trying to get himself free. Count it.
Kevin Love specializes in finding the open space on the floor. Pays off with a nice catch and shoot.
Here's Ntilikina. 8 points for him. It's Drummond with the rebound. Drummond's got rebound number 15 here tonight. Osman the pass to Garland. Can't hit from in close.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And so here is New York. The Cavaliers making the shot to the right side. Here's Ntilikina, and he's good on the 3-ball. Ntilikina's got 11.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Stolen by Robinson. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Green, no luck.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And a star player at Kentucky, Julius Randle, selected 7th back in 2014.
And it's not easy as a young player to overcome an injury early, but Julius has done that, and he has proven capable as a scorer in the NBA, and that, to me, is where he can make his mark.
Now here's Love. He's got 15. Here's Ntilikina. Kicks to Robinson. And here's Barrett. 14 points for him. And Barrett slams it in.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with it.
How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Just Mr. Reliable again here today, Kevin. I mean, they need his points, and he's producing.
New York's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Ntilikina kicks to Barrett. Drills it from outside. Barrett's got 5 points now this quarter.
Ntilikina may not be the prototypical lead guard, but he puts it on time and on target right there.
And Love throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. And here's a look at some numbers for him.
And looking at his splits, you can see he's taken more of a backseat in their offense in these last 10 games. His usage rate is down, but that's natural. At some point during the season, every player goes through a period of fatigue.
First one falls for him. Tristan Thompson, he's checked in for Drummond. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Here's Ntilikina. He's got 12. Good D by Thompson.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Long arms, tremendous athleticism, and pursuit of the basketball. Mitchell Robinson working the glass right now.
Here's Love, and the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Dotson's checked in for Ntilikina. The Cavaliers have hit all 4 of their chances so far in this one.
Well, a big man who can shoot free throws is so critical to a team because you can't get too physical with him. You can run your offense through him late game. Kevin Love brings so much to the table.
Here's Osman. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
New York's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Outside Robinson. Pass to Dotson. Takes a 3, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists. Robinson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Sullivan, the pass to Osman. Here's Love, and the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's Randall. 6 points for him.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Sullivan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Cavaliers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
Taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Cavaliers. Colin Sexton comes in for Garland. And a switch here also for New York. Knox is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Dotson. 12 points for him.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
Sullivan, the pass to Sexton. Banked in off the glass. Sexton's got 11 points.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Dotson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Dimes. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Okoro, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Ed Davis is checked in for New York. Here's Dotson. Quickly defended by Sexton. Here's Knox. 6 points for him.
That's where Thompson's length comes into play. You think you can sneak a shot over him, but he'll swat it right back at you.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Here's Knox. Following the basket by Colin Sexton. McGee with the block. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. The Cavaliers making the shot. Rebound by JaVale McGee.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The Knicks shooting a pretty low 34% thus far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Dotson. He kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. Here's Bullock. Misses off the left iron. Cleveland's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Okoro's got 4 points this quarter.
You can see he just has a great overall feel for this game. Excellent job tonight.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it. How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
Passes it to Sullivan. Back to McGee. And the layup's good off the glass. McGee's got 8 points.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Dotson the pass to Bullock. Some nice passing by New York here. Quickly defended by Sexton.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. New York shooting terrible so far in the second half, down around 26%. The pass to Knox. Here's Dotson. He's got 12. Knox misses.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. With a break in the action, let's take a peek at the top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. The Cavaliers, number 1.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the rankings.
That one is off. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Nance is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Smith is checked in. And he sinks the second. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to Dotson. Beyond the arc. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
And here you look at Dimes. Sitting at the top of the heap, looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going.
You know, my guess right now is Coach wants to talk over this turnover issue. And it seems like they've been trying to force things a bit and need to find a steady rhythm offensively.
I want 200 checkers, so if they want to slow our records, he just want to feck us. Take my boys to Mecca, on my blessing, with my dogs. They try to give me, I bet I get their heaven. I say away from, I'm such a gifted.
Torian Prince, he's checked in for Okoro. And the Knicks making a change here as well. They're checked in for Reggie Bullock. Puts up a 3. Connects from 3-point range. Dimes got 38 points.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's Dotson. Pass to Knox. Back to Dotson to stop the run. They grab their own miss.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up. Now here's Prince. McGee with no one around. And again, it's Cleveland.
When you watch Torian Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Smith takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
It's Prince on the wing. Barrett covering. And Davis sends it back. And now the Knicks on the break. Here's Dotson. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
R.J. Barrett with excellent vision. And it's not just the vision. It's the ability to put it on time and on target. Nicely done.
Doubled by Smith. It's stolen by Barrett. To the middle. Dotson can't hit. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Prince. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
One of the hardest things to deal with Taurean Prince is trying to match his energy. This guy goes all out every time.
The Cavaliers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. And that one falls for Prince.
What we know about Taurean Prince is he's a terrific competitor who knows he's going to lay it all out on the floor every night. For coaches, that is such an invaluable trait.
Gerald Green, he's checked in for New York. There's 47 seconds left in the third. Up top, Barrett, guarded by Prince. McGee with the block, and they get it back. Here's Smith, trying to get open as Davis. Smith, no good.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
New York shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Knocks the pass to Smith. And then jammed down. He goes right over Colin Sexton.
This guy's a gifted athlete with incredible creativity on display. The ups, my goodness gracious.
Prince finds Nance. Tries again, and the layup good by McGee. McGee's got 6 points in the quarter.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
For 3, Barrett. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Cavaliers ahead, running away with this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Now Harper. Larry Nance out there with Prince. And there's JaVale McGee. Then there's Garland. And it's Windler in at the 2-guard position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Here's Harper. Lays it up off the glass. Harper's got his first basket.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Prince, the pass to Nance. Here's Windler. A three-pointer, no good. Harper with the ball. For 3, Smith. The Cavaliers pull it in. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other. But ultimately, nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all.
Here's Harper. Passes it to Smith. The 3. Rebounded by Bell. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And Nance kicks to Bell. And here's Prince outside. Drops in the tray.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Now here is Robinson. Dishes it to Green.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
The shot's good from Nance.
Larry Nance Jr. in the painted area doing work.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Smith outside, inside, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. And New York making a change here. Randall's checked in. Second free throw, no good. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Bell, and he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
Darius Garland playing the role of ball distributor to perfection. Pretty pass.
And here is Harper. The pass to Smith. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Here's Garland. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Harper. Smith outside. Goes up on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
Knicks ball.
On defense, Cleveland. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Austakis.
Well, this is what you get from Larry Nance Jr. He's willing to fight and contest shots.
And that's Prince, that time on the assist by Bell.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Randall. And the shot falls short this time. Prince, the pass to Garland. Cleveland moving it around. The shot's good from Nance.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for New York. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Trying to get open is Robinson. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Pass to Prince. And the league taking steps to discourage teams, Greg, from tossing away seasons in search of high draft picks. Has enough been done, you think, in that regard?
We'll see. I tell you, the idea of a play-in
that's
tournament
a tough one, isn't it?
for the last few playoff spots, I think that's a good idea, actually. It might keep more teams in the hunt down the stretch. And I think the onus also, if the fans put enough pressure on their teams to try to develop what they have and not always put it on the future, I think that's going to help. But I think you're going to always have a little bit of that moving forward.
New York's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Pass to Robinson. Back to Harper. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Well, just tremendous hustle by Mitchell Robinson, working hard to find that shot opportunity.
Prince outside. Down low, here's Bell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Mitchell Robinson.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Jordan Bell. Taking 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Bell.
Well, Jordan Bell is a player who is going to accept his role and do everything that's asked of him. That's why you want him on your team.
Okoro, he's checked in for Cleveland. And a switcher also for New York. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Julius Randle. Here's Harper. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on threes?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts. But I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
And so it's New York with it. The Cavaliers making the shot. The kick out to Harper. 6 to shoot. High arcing shot. Basket counts. Harper's got 4 points this quarter. Cleveland's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Here's Garland. It's good.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Here's Harper. Darius Garland picking up that last basket. Robinson kicks to Harper. A 3-ball, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assists.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Now, here's Okoro. Top of the key jumper, no good. You know, you look at the 2020 class for the Basketball Hall of Fame, Greg, some great names, headlined by Kevin Garnett, Tim Duncan, Kobe Bryant. I mean, historic players.
And all the more emotional, Kevin, having Kobe enshrined after his tragic passing. But when you look at the accomplishments of this class, arguably the most decorated that the Hall of Fame has ever seen.
And Greg, you've gotten a bird's eye view, you've gotten a front court view, you've had a chance to be alongside these Hall of Fame players.
Incredible talents, great people, and truly they've been terrific ambassadors for our game.
And Robinson wide open, he shoots. A quick shot there, and it's off target. The Cavaliers shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Now, here's Okoro. He's guarded by Bullock. Shot clock at 6. Windler, the pass to Drummond. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 18 rebounds. Passes to Robinson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. And Drummond kicks to Garland. Back to Drummond. Here's Windler. The second chance effort. The pass to Garland. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And here's what the Cleveland Cavaliers schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll be matching up against DeMar DeRozan and the Washington Wizards. And then on Wednesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Chicago Bulls.
And guys, this is the kind of stretch of the schedule that you dream of. Winnable games at home against opponents you know you have a talent advantage over. It would take a lot for this team to not be successful over this stretch.
Okoro passes to Bell. And there's the feed to Okoro. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Harper's shot's good. Harper's got 9 points now in the quarter.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Here's Windler. Drummond trying to get himself free. Windler with the bucket. New York's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Harper kicks to Bullock. Now Harper. Back to Bullock. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for New York, Reggie Bullock. 2 shots.
Free throw good. Bullock. And the Cavaliers with some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Andre Drummond. And it's Prince in for Garland. Davis is checked in for the Knicks. And so Bullock nails both of them.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
Well, Cleveland shooting 66% right now. This offense getting everything they want out there. Bell. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Davis. Feeds to Harper. Stolen by Okoro. Bell with it. Pass to Windler. Now here's Prince. He's guarded by Bullock. Prince misses. New York shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Now here's Bullock, guarded by Prince. And here is Harper. Pass to Brazdeikis. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Bell. Here's Okoro. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
At the line for your Cavaliers, Isaac Okoro. 2 shots.
That's good from Okoro. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for New York. Good on both. The Knicks shooting about 40% here in the fourth quarter. Harper with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. And it's Isaac Okoro with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. New York moving it around. The shot comes out. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Cavaliers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so now on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Dimes.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Harper. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Passes it to Bullock. Out left to the wing. Lets it go. And good. As it just snugs right down through the net.
And you can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And the pass to Bullock. 35 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's stolen by Bell. And it's Prince penetrating. Misses from close range. Here's Harper. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Prince's shot is good.
Convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Now Harper. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Alder, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.